Welcome to Music and Stuff with me, Rob Lewis. Hope you had a great Christmas, and that's all done, back to normal. But it is Sunshine Sunday, so we're discussing Oasis and trying to work things chronologically. If you kind of ignore the Merry Christmas Everybody video, which kind of jumped ahead and then back again, blah, 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 blah. Doesn't matter. This week we're still in 1996, and we are looking at the book Brothers, From Childhood to Oasis, The Real Story by Paul Gallagher and Terry Christian. Let's try and get a thumbnail picture of that. I'll just get over here a little bit and oh yeah. Paul Gallagher, the older brother of Noel and Liam Gallagher, and Terry Christian, a TV presenter and writer who at the time was writing for various national newspapers and magazines. But of course he was on The Word. Do you remember The Word? and Paul Gallagher, yeah. I do have to state, at the time this video is being recorded, Paul Gallagher is denying 2 charges of, and this video is not making any comment on that at all. This is merely about this book and the relationship with the brothers within this time period. So I just have to get that out of the way. So I think it's, how I understand it, it's by Paul Gallagher, kind of dictated to Terry Christian, who's kind of reworked it. I'm imagining this, I don't know. But I think that's what's happened. But you can also, oh yeah, go on please. Hello, Holiday Rob here from Croatia. Just want to let you know, if you're enjoying this video, thanks very much for watching, but don't forget to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and of course the alarm notification bell, so you know when my videos are coming out. And yeah, if you're interested, I've got social network stuff, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, not Twitter though. And I've also got a Patreon, so you can find me there. It's in the description. Links for everything's in the description. And yeah, I'm going to hand you back again, because otherwise Studio Rob gets frustrated. Thank you very much. There is also available, so you've got the book, but there's also the audio book available. Well, it was back then. I don't know if you can still get it. Get a picture of them side by side. And it's actually narrated by Paul Gallagher and Peggy Gallagher, the infamous the matriarch of the Gallagher family, who I believe, it's been a long while since I read this, I believe she does the foreword in here, but it's her reading it out in her own voice, and Paul Gallagher does his own narration on the CD. Differently to Take Me There, the Mark Radcliffe one, that one actually has music accompanying it, sort of like Oasis style music. But not actually Oasis. Original music by Paul Fletcher, so it's kind of like in the style of. So here we go. Right, I'm not reading the book to you. Don't think that's what's happening. This book is dedicated to my mother and 2 brothers, Noel and Liam, also to my grandmother Margaret. Without him, this book wouldn't have been possible. Paul Gallagher, 1996. This is what you got. The mother's story, the young Liam John Gallagher, the young Noel Thomas Gallagher, the young Paul Anthony Gallagher. In the name of the father, young Scallies, labouring on, away day blues, do you want to be a spaceman, a new creation, mad for Oasis mania, superstars and runners up, legends of our time, bring it all back home. Encore, gigography, discography, Noel's songbook. So, I don't know how much you already know about the infamous Tommy Gallagher, the father. Once you've read this book, you'll understand he's not very well liked by anyone in the family. But yes, this is an interesting thing by Peggy Gallagher. And of course then we get to, it's the story of them growing up, but it's different to what you usually get, because it is from the family's point of view, the older brother. Imagine that, being the older brother and seeing your two younger brothers like become a success like that. I can imagine you'd be very proud, but also a little bit resentful. Doesn't come across in the book though. Me and our Noel, 1971. That's some great pictures here. I mean, Noel Gallagher, really, his face hasn't changed much in all those years. Even the hair hasn't changed a lot. Yeah, it's interesting seeing, and the feud for all those years. You see him growing up like this. It's very sad when that all happened. And will we see a return to that? I don't know. I'm just glad they did the tour this year. And then it skips to like older years when they're adults, and Noel touring with the Inspiral Carpets and stuff when he was a roadie. And then Oasis's first few gigs. And then when they start making it, getting successful on the TV, Glastonbury, and all the rest of it, Nebworth. And this dates it. Noel with girlfriend Meg Matthews. Is that Anais's mum? I think it is, isn't it? Yeah. And Liam with fiancée Patsy Kensit. Yeah, it does kind of date stamp it a little bit. But overall, it's a really good read. I really recommend it. It is very much a timestamp of not only the childhoods and early years of the brothers, but it's also a timestamp of where the band were at this point, where probably their peak, 96, which is funny because they only really put one song out in 96 as well. So like, I think that was that was when they were really at the most famous, and definitely at their peak then. Published by Virgin Books. Do I have to give book credits? I didn't on the last one. Front cover photo, Jill Fermanovsky. I'm talking about that one, obviously, not the one of them as kids. Jill Fermanovsky, and I will get to it one day, but I have a signed book by Jill Fermanovsky with a little story attached to that. I don't know what else to say. I mean, yeah, if you can, check it out. Check out the audio book. If you can't be bothered to sit down and read, it is abridged though, be aware of that. There are bits missing, but it's a really good read, and for a long while it was my favourite kind of non-fiction book. I think I read it a couple of times, and I've listened to the audio book half a dozen times over the years as well. So it's really eye-opening. Some great stories about when Noel first started working on a building site with the dad and started writing songs, and the inspiration for the songs and those kind of things, and fights they had growing up and stuff like that. So yeah, absolutely give it a look. Get the book, the audio book, whatever. You won't regret it. But that's it from me for another Sunday. I don't know what I'm going to be talking about next week. Where we? I'll tell you what it might be. As long as there's no kind of big Oasis news between now and then, we'll be looking at this. Oasis, the official magazine. Only one issue ever printed. But I remember when I bought this, and I was working in a shop, and basically I just spent the whole day when I started working reading this magazine. It's a bit bad, Jill Fermanovsky there. But that's not today, that's next week. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Catch you later, Bill and Ted.
Don't forget to subscribe for more Oasis videos.